keep it presidential.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another segment of our new segment. Please, by the way, if you haven't already, check out the Executive Mindset by my guy JB, DJB901 on Instagram, Facebook. You know, make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe on these because it helps the YouTube algorithms out. And you always get a good executive mindset when JB comes with that. We want you to think like an executive, and this is the presidential perspective. So today, you all might have heard me say this on episodes of the pod, but I govern my life off of the 10 crack commandments. And so on this particular episode of the presidential perspective, I'm going to go over rule number 1 of the 10 crack commandments. And that's actually a song by the Notorious B.I.G. Biggie for our younger demographic. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the GOATs, one of the legends, but a lot of people got some season in them. They know about that song. But rule number 1 of the 10 crack commandments, and essentially, if y'all don't know, he was giving out rules to sell drugs, basically. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never sold dope. For the most part, you could say like I was the Crips accountant. That was about it. You know, like I have done some things, but like not on that level. I ain't never moved no weight. And although I'm familiar with some stuff, like I'm not finna sit up here and act like I'm Mr. 17-5, same color t-shirt. But I love that song. It's one of the greatest songs that he ever put out. But I listen to the rules and I'm like, dang, you can take these same rules and apply them in life. And so rule number 1 of the 10 crack commandments is, he says, you never let no one know how much dough you hold, because you know the cheddar breeds jealousy, especially if that man is fucked up, he'll leave your ass stuck up. His words, not mine. So essentially, if you're moving weight, you don't ever let anybody know what you're holding, because if somebody knows what you're holding, that jealousy will make that person try to obtain what you have. And usually it's by force. And so what he's saying is, if somebody knows how much weight I got or how much drugs I have, they might come after me, and they may leave me in a bad position. They may leave me dead. How can you apply that in a real life situation? Well, if people know, for example, like if I'm in a relationship, if people know what my woman does for me, or if you're a woman and you tell your homegirls what your man does for you, or how big his package is. Gentlemen, if you tell your homeboys, you know, how good that mouth is, how good she cook, how she mess with you the long way. A lot of times, instead of people saying they want something like what you have, they will start to say, why are you deserving of that person? Why are you deserving of that opportunity? Why are you deserving of that relationship or that job? And so now people get jealous and envious, and they will try to take what you have. And so I heard something amazing, and I've applied this into my life. It's not my secret, it's my business. And so it's not about keeping secrets. It's about making sure my business stays my business. So I try not to let anybody know what I'm holding, the things that I have, how much money I have or don't have, what opportunities I have, what my relationship looks like, because I don't need anybody sizing me up or feeling like they deserve what I possess. And so if you take that and you apply that to your life, have you ever been in a situation where somebody has tried to get what you have worked hard for, or your relationship, or what you were blessed with, what you were gifted with, what you have earned? Did you let people know what you were holding? And this is no shade on any celebrity or anybody famous, but we have seen celebrities or famous people tragically lose their lives. We've seen them run into accidents. We've seen them be injured or hurt because people knew the amount of money that they had, or the possessions that they had, or the status that they had, and they became a target. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to show your blessings off or show how your hard work is paid off. But you have to remember, everybody does not have the same work ethic that you have. They do not possess the same drive that you have to go out and earn or to get the things that they need, or even to pray and believe for certain opportunities. They'll see you as food. They'll see you on the menu, and they'll want to take what's yours. And so I'll never forget, as a kid, my parents always told me, don't ever let anybody know what you got in your pocket. And we didn't have a lot growing up. And the reason being is because if people know you have a certain amount of money, people know that you can move a certain way, you get the needy and the greedy. You got people who legit may need your help, and because they see that you can help them, they coming for you. And then you got people who may not necessarily need your help, but they see you got it. And so why spend mine when I can spend yours? And so nobody ever knew what I had, whether I had nothing or whether I had something. And the reason being is because I understood from a young age. And again, my parents instilled that into me. But like I said, and listening to that song and falling in love with the Notorious B.I.G., the late Christopher Wallace, that applied so much to my life. And that has sustained me, in all of these years of me living. I have rarely ran into opportunities where that has happened. And that is because I take that to heart. So I guess, we can call these the 10 life commandments. Like I said, I took this from the Notorious B.I.G. song, the 10 crack commandments. And that is rule number 1. So you please do not let people know what you're holding, because everybody, even friends and family, can be scandalous if given the opportunity. So as always, as JB would say, make sure y'all keep that executive mindset. And my words, you most definitely keep it presidential. Arrivederci. Bow.